what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for a GTO Twin Turbo Super Lap with tuning permitted on Gran Turismo Sport for our time trial. So, looks like it's time to get ready to drive on into Kyoto Driving Park with a Yamagiwa layout circuit. So this is going to get everything will be prepared to be able to be ready. So this one might be able to have a very good modified car settings that this one might be able to increase the horsepower and the weight limits. So this one might be able to show the skills in these time trial events that this one might be able to feature various cars and tracks. So this is going to get everything will be ready to go. So let's go and grab the GTO Twin Turbo to be able to get started. So this one might be able to have a comfort soft tires will be required for the regulations for having the balance of performance for regulations. So tuning will be allowed to be permitted, so only the tires will be able to change automatically, that this will be able to use it as well to be able to take plenty good category types that this is definitely might need to recommend. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy anytime and don't forget to leave a like and comment before we will begin this race to get started. So I hope that this is going to be able to have to take for only 1 to start method skills is definitely might need to be able to be ready. So good thing that this one might be able to have 2 setting sheets that this one might need to be required. So good thing got everything leveled up on the weight reduction level, so this is definitely might be very good to be able to work faster to be improved. So this is going to be able to take everything going on to see it. So good thing just going to be able to adding up by 2. So this one might be able to save this for the most powerful performance that this one might have a good range recommend. So let's just going to go with a standard, and then this one might change up the traction. So let's just going to get everything has to be ready to go. So let's just going to go without a full tuning upgrade. So let's see how it goes, because this GTO is about to get ready to go, and now this is going to get everything has to take a good standard lap performance. So this is going to be able to make one good run to be able to go on. So by the time that this is definitely might be able to make sure this is going to be able to have a one good test run until this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to take on a good track that this is definitely might be able to master any circuit. So just like the Honda S2000 that we already did taking on the ring course on the Red Bull Ring short track. So looks like now we're using the GTO to be able to race on the Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa is definitely might be able to be prepared for one good dry weather tarmac is definitely might be precisely successfully that this is going to might need to take a lot of good excellent run to go in. Now let's just going to be able to take a good inside turn that this is going to be able to take a lot of inside to follow up on the apex. It's definitely might be able to stay on it. Okay, that should do it. Now this is going to be able to going down on the hill, and then this is going to be able to take that chicane is going to get everything going in. Now it's just going to be able to make it nice and slow, so this is going to be able to take a good balance that this is going to be able to keep that active wing to be moving until this is going to get everything perfect to be able to take the steering assist that this mic goes in as well. Okay, giving for a good excellent turn, so this is definitely might be able to go in. So if possible that giving a one good full tuning that this will might be needed for a best recommend for use. So it will might be able to do properly that this is going to be able to have to keep up to be able to stay on as an N300 sports car. So this is definitely might be very good for an iconic JDM car. So it's definitely might be able to take a good turbocharged all-wheel drive sports car is definitely might be able to drive faster to be quick. So looks like this is going to be able to reach up on to over 2 minutes by the clock. So this is going to be able to get started until this is definitely might be able to have a little bit experiment test that this is going to get everything has to do prepared for taking a good time trial. Okay, looks like that was definitely might be pretty good to see this for the results. So 2 minutes and 7.3 seconds. Now that was definitely not bad for taking a one good excellent start. So looks like this is going to be able to have the best to be able to exit out, and then this one might be able to grab a full power settings by the range of each category is definitely might going in. So looks like I'm going to be able to make sure that the mileage points will be able to get back up until this one might be able to reach it onto the highest limit is definitely might going in. So just going to be able to go and grab the settings, and then this one might be able to have everything to be needs to set up for. So have a good drivetrain to be need to adjust, and the transmission will be tuning up as well. So this is going to get everything has to be ready for taking another time on the run. So good thing that this is going to be able to check the rank. So it looks like it's at 57th place. So this is definitely might be able to take for a very good standard car without tuning. So this is definitely might be able to go for a little full stock time trial test, and this is going to be able to take a good run. So here we go. This is going to be able to have to take for a full tuning that this will need to be able to be ready. So let's go and get started, and then this is definitely might be able to see how a fast tuning GTR can also to take this record by under 2 minutes around the clock. So let's find out and see how it goes. So this is going to be a one fast-paced turbocharged vehicle is definitely might be able to stay on it. So this is going to get very too aggressive on this one. So might be able to make sure that this is definitely might need to start over, but it will might be able to have a lot of concentration to be able to make a good skill. So let's just gonna make sure that do a braking point earlier whenever it's gonna be able to take a good straight, that this is gonna get everything to be prepared. So looks like gonna have to take the attempt number 2 is gonna get everything restart and try again. So this is definitely might be able to do perfectly, that this is gonna be able to take a best skill run to be able to go in. Now just going to be able to make sure that this one might give a demonstration video that this one might be able to perform a good inside turn. So it will might be able to do a very good excellent ways to be able to achieve to success is definitely might be able to go in. Okay, now this is going to get everything going. Now that was a very good 100-mile range, is definitely might be able to go in. So hope this is going to be ready to take on for the next turn. So this is going to get everything dived in on the approach. So this is definitely might be able to take 2 laps around the track with using the fully tuned GTO by the category range to be stay at N300. So it will might be able to take plenty more excellent key of the performance is definitely might be able to go in. Okay, so just going to be able to make sure this is going to be able to take a good, nice and slow on the chicane is definitely might be able to go in. Now, looks like just going to be able to take that good inside turn. It's going to be able to go directly onto the apex. So this is going to be able to have to take a good skill improvement. So this is definitely might be able to take a good chance to go in. Okay, looks like it's going to be able to have to wait for only a minute and 25 seconds. So just going to be able to have a little time remaining by 30 seconds. So if this is definitely might be getting closer, so this one might be able to run again. So it will might be able to do one good excellent successful skills that this is going to be able to take. Okay, just going to be able to stay on it, and then just going to be able to make sure that 10 seconds on the rush is going to get everything going in. Okay, still close, but this one might be able to need a 1 second time gap that this is going to be needed behind. So it will might be able to do it. So it will might take circular skills that this will be required. So just going to be able to make sure to have a lot of good tuning settings on suspensions, LSD, and transmission gear as well. So it definitely might be able to have a very good, well, proper balance improvement. All-wheel drive sports car is definitely might be able to drive faster to be quick as possible. Now this is going to be able to take various challenging ways to be able to catch up. So it's going to be able to take for for a 3-lap run that this is going to get everything keep up and keep going. So this is definitely might be able to make sure that try not to lose any grip amount, so that wheel might be able to have mistakes to be made. Now luckily that chicane will be able to do the same, so just gonna need to take a lot of effort practice that this is gonna get everything will be stay focused to be able to go on. Now it's gonna be able to take a little bit closer, so maybe this is gonna be able to have to do this for one turn that this is gonna be able to need to do a lot of time to be able to go in for. So that was definitely might be able to have a recommend goal for for one best tuning car on the Mitsubishi GTO could be able to beat under 2 minutes on the time. So it will might be able to have a lot of skills will be needed to be able to have a different tuning settings will be required. So that will be able to have the best option choice that this might be able to do perfectly to be able to race on the Yamagiwa track. Now looks like this is going to be able to going in, and then this is going to be able to take on for the 3rd lap. So just going to be able to reach for a 2nd lap time, and then this is going to get everything going in to be prepared. So this is going to get very extremely fast, so just going to make sure that don't let the ghost car to be able to pass in to be able to reach for a gap distance ahead. But this is going to get very difficult to be able to make sure that this is going to be able to take plenty of heavy throttle turns is going to get everything in for. So can't say that this is definitely might be a very good fast run lap for it, so hope this is going to be able to see how fast it goes, because this is going to be a very good heavy car, but it will might be able to take a various light handling turns is definitely might need to go in. So hope this is going to be able to help out to be able to make a one good super lap around the track. So this is definitely might be able to do perfectly for taking a lot of good GTO super lap race that this is going to be able to race around on the track. So it will might be able to do a lot of practice. Okay, now looks like this is going to be able to going in, and then now this is definitely might be able to have the best gap distance to be able to see it to be able to decrease up ahead. So just going to be able to do a lot of catching up to do. So just going to be able to take some time and be very patient whenever you're going to have to get a new lap time that this might be able to perform. So just going to be able to have to take that last turn, and then so it definitely might be one fast car is definitely might be able to take a lot of turbocharge that this will might need to have a lot of settings that this will might need to be required. Okay, so it looks like gonna be able to take one more final stretch, and then that will be it for the day. So it will might be able to do perfectly that this will might be able to see how fast can the GTO can go to be able to beat the lap time. So that will might be able to do a good excellent run time that this is going to get everything ready. So looks like here's this best time, folks, 2 minutes and 1.23 seconds. Now this is definitely might be very closer to be able to reach up for 2 minutes on the time. That was definitely might be able to have a lot of good skills that this one might need to keep up on this one. So just gonna be able to have some good small earnings and some distance we might need to take. So this is definitely might be very good to be able to do, possibly that this might have a very good excellent skills. So looks like rank 452nd is definitely might be the very perfect best time on the rank. So that was definitely might be able to have a very good fast skill for a GTO with a fully charged tuning. We might be able to stay on the N300 category range that this will might do good. So hope this is definitely might be a very good helping tips and giving one good method to see how fast can GTO can go. And this will might be able to have different ways to see it. So it will might be able to help this one out. So do some more tunings, and then this will might be able to have a very good work to be able to see how fast can it go to be able to take on in the Yamagiwa layout. Is definitely might be able to have the best time we'll be able to achieve. So it will might be able to reach up onto the top ranks. So do the best you can. this wheel might take a lot of time trial skills. It definitely might be able to do a lot of practice. And so, this is definitely a very good car that this is definitely might be able to take on the Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa for a Super Lap challenge. So this is going to be able to take the top goal that this might be able to reach up by under 2 minutes. So this is definitely might be able to take a lot of good tuning settings that this one might work on suspension, LSD, and transmission gear, and also the weight reduction on the power and the power ratio as well. So this is definitely might be able to see how you're really gonna good at by using the Mitsubishi GTO. Will might be able to do the best excellent skill to be able to take a lot of excellent speed and a lot of quick handling. So this is going to be able to take a lot of work. So it will might be able to be ready to do one best improvement car that this one might be able to take for only under 2 minutes on the lap time. So do the best you can. So let's see some good progress that this is definitely might be able to take a good time trial race that this one might be able to keep it up. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race of the time trial. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads. And the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the time trial on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing. Stay cool.